So today I'm going to show you how I took this Echo Show 5 that I had laying around since I upgraded to the Echo Show 8 and an audio cable, an IR blaster, hook it up all to my stereo receiver and create this audio system that I can use my voice to control. Okay, so my stereo receiver is not smart. There's nothing smart about it. I bought it in probably 92, somewhere around there. So I can't just tell it to, hey, play some music. But I have this Echo Show 5 that I had laying around since I upgraded, like I said. And I said, you know what? I can use it to pump the music through the receiver. But I need a way to control it as far as power it on and off. I thought about the Fire TV Blaster and I did try it, but it didn't work the way I wanted to. And I'll explain all of that stuff in another video. So instead I went with this Logitech IR blaster, and that's what I'm using to power the receiver on and off. So I said, let me just combine all this stuff together and have her play music through my bigger speakers. Now to connect the Echo Show 5 to the stereo receiver, you know it has an audio output. All you would need to hook this up to that receiver is the audio cable. I would use the audio cable over the Bluetooth, even if you can stream the Bluetooth over, because this is a more solid connection and it reduces delay. So this cable has a 3.5 millimeter plug on one end and then RCA left and right on the other end. And that's all you would need to connect these two and the receiver together. The next thing you're going to need is an IR blaster that's going to send that signal out to the receiver to power it on and off when you ask her to turn on the receiver. And if you have one of those older receiver that has a manual switch, you can easily fix that by just getting a smart plug, plug that into the receiver, plug that into the wall, and leave the receiver in the power mode on at all times. Because your smart plug is what's going to turn it on and off instead of the IR blaster. Now there's many IR blaster out there that can power your stuff on and off, but this is the one I would recommend to you. This one works fine. It might cost a little bit more, but it works, and it works for other equipment too, not just the receiver, but your TV and all kind of different stuff. If you don't want to spend that much money, you can always find other brands that you can try. I'm telling you about this one because I know this one works for me. And I've tried a few that didn't work, so that's why I'm saying if you get this one, then you're good to go. So after you connect the Echo Show 5 to your receiver using the cable, and you got your IR blaster set up, each one is different, so you just have to go to the setup procedure to make sure it can actually power your stuff on and off. You're going to search for new device because that's how you're going to connect her to that new IR blaster. So whatever IR blaster you get, make sure it is enabled. And then the only thing you have to do after that point is just ask her to turn on the receiver. And the cool thing about using the Echo Show 5, or you can use an 8 or a regular Echo Show, it all depends on which size you want to use, is you get to see the artist that's playing without asking her who's singing. You can still ask that question, but it's good to just glance at the screen and you can see the artist that's playing, the title of the song and everything without interrupting the music with commands. And depending on the song, you can see the lyrics strolling up on the screen also. Now, here's one thing I want to recommend to you. If you're going to use this one for your stereo, I would change the call sign name. So use Echo, use Amazon, use computer, but don't use the regular A word name. And the reason why you want to switch this one to a different name is this one will respond only to that name when you're trying to do your music thing, and then the other ones is going to handle all your other situation. All right, so I just want to share this with you because that's what I did with my Echo Show 5 ever since I upgraded to the 8s. An idea popped into my head that I can hook it up to my stereo where I can just ask her to turn on the stereo and just play music when I just want to play music, to hear the bigger sound out of my stereo system that I have instead of hearing the sound coming out of the little speakers of the Echoes. So this will be good for parties and little events that you're having where you can have music playing in the background without hiring a DJ. So let your voice assistant be your DJ also. All right, so I want to thank you for taking the time for watching this video. If you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.